Nearly 700 people claimed that they had been burned by hot coffee at McDonald's.
McDonald's was on big-time notice that they had a product that was dangerous and it was burning people.
Number 10, the McDLT.
New McDLT. And the hot stays and the cool stays. New McDLT.
In 1984, McDonald's decided that they should give their customers the chance to construct their own burgers. The McDLT came in 2 styrofoam packages that were connected.
The burger stays hot on the McOven side, and the McFridge side keeps the lettuce and tomato cool and crisp.
On one side was the bun and patty, while the other side had the lettuce, tomato sauce, and cheese. While there was nothing wrong with the burger, environmentalists pointed out that using that much styrofoam couldn't be good for the environment. McDonald's agreed and decided to discontinue it. Customers were also confused by the fact that the cheese was kept with the vegetables and not melted on the burger. McD's is probably not the only one that wants us to forget this burger. Jason Alexander might want us to forget the commercials he did for it.
I'm talking quarter pound of beef on the hot side.
And the hot stays hot.
The new McDLT.
Hot, hot.
Number 9, McDonald's character glove puppets.
And now from McDonald's, the Uncle O'Grimacy balloon puppet. It's free, no purchase necessary.
McD's made some truly questionable decisions, especially when it comes to Happy Meal toys. One of the most mind-boggling was the McDonald's character glove puppets. Made out of flimsy plastic, the gloves had tacky pictures of the McDonald's gang on them. Not only were the puppets akin to waving around a grocery bag, they were also a choking hazard. Needless to say, kids weren't too thrilled to play with such a cheap version of Ronald McDonald, so it wasn't exactly surprising when they were replaced. While some Happy Meal toys are supposedly worth a fortune, Mickey D's is hoping the rest of these remain where they belong, in the trash.
Dancing with me. It's like there's this incredibly benevolent force that wants me to know there's no reason to be afraid.
Number 8, bad Diet Coke.
Just thinking about not having Trevor that's the hardest part.
Imagine taking a sip from a cold Diet Coke from McD's only to lose all feeling in your arms and legs. That is exactly what happened to Trevor Walker, a Utah local who was rushed to the hospital after passing out. It turned out that the Diet Coke Walker received had buprenorphine, a replacement for heroin or opioids, and a powerful painkiller in it.
Investigators headed back to McDonald's, interviewing employees, asking how a narcotic got into a Coke. But
we're not able to show how it got there, who put it there, was it intentional?
Walker ended up suing McDonald's as he believed his drink had been laced with the potent medicine. Interestingly, a similar incident happened at a Dickey's barbecue in Salt Lake City. Sadly, in that case, the woman passed away after drinking an iced tea mixed with chemicals. Number 7, the Arch Deluxe.
The new Arch Deluxe?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Me too. So obvious.
For quite a few of us, we don't go to McD's for high-quality food. We go because we need something quick or have fond memories of it from our childhood. McDonald's decided they wanted to change this image by introducing the Arch Deluxe, a hamburger marketed for adults. While this was a good idea in theory, adult customers didn't understand why they should pay so much for an adult burger. To make matters worse, McDonald's launched a perplexing marketing campaign for the Arch Deluxe. One commercial featured 2 kid rappers shuddering at the sight of the burger.
Okay guys, you're grown. Want an Arch Deluxe?
Yeah!
Another featured McD's executive chef explaining the burger to business folks in an elevator. McDonald's probably hopes that we grown-ups have forgotten these ads.
The best ingredients are just the start of a great burger. Crisp leaves of iceberg lettuce.
Number 6, the McLean Deluxe.
You wanted great burger taste with a lot less fat. Only McDonald's responded.
Healthy is not the first word that comes to mind when you hear the word McDonald's. The company decided to convince us otherwise by introducing the McDonald's Deluxe line in the 1990s.
McDonald's calls it the new McLean Deluxe, Michael.
It all began with the McLean Deluxe, a burger that had less fat. The patty itself was only 90% meat. The other 10% was a mix of carrageenans, a chemical derived from seaweed. If you just gagged at that, you're not the only one. Customers balked at the lack of taste. McD's ended up pulling the whole line, and unsurprisingly, have not attempted such a healthy line since.
Hey, you! Out of the locker room!
McLean Deluxe, forget the fat, remember the taste at McDonald's today.
Number 5, not paying employees overtime.
McDonald's has given me the opportunity to help a lot of people through scholarships, employment.
In the United States, Federal law dictates that employees must be paid overtime if they work more than 40 hours in a week. Over the years, McD's has not always followed this rule. How, you may ask? By altering their schedules. In 2016, employees in California decided that McDonald's better have their money. The employees sued, and McDonald's had to fork over a whopping $26 million in back pay. We're pretty sure McD's doesn't want us to remember that snafu, but that's not the only labor law they've broken.
There's going to be good days and bad days. There's going to be sacrifices that have to be made. But they're not going to feel like sacrifices as much if you actually love what you do.
It's also been revealed that McDonald's doesn't always allow their employees to take their mandated breaks. Let the employees use the restroom, McD's.
As the largest restaurant chain in the world, this is an issue that they have to face, and people take McDonald's lead. Other restaurants take McDonald's lead on the subject.
Number 4, the hot coffee lawsuit.
Stella Liebeck was a 79-year-old widow sitting in the passenger seat of a parked car when she was burned on February 27, 1992.
A hot cup of coffee is what most of us need to get our day started. No one wants to have that coffee literally burn them. After purchasing a coffee from McDonald's, Stella Liebeck accidentally spilled it on her lap. The coffee was so scalding that she ended up with third-degree burns. Liebeck asked for McDonald's to cover her medical bills. When they refused to, she took the company to court and won the case.
Stella's portrayal as a scheming wannabe millionaire was based on the jury's award, but that amount was only a suggestion. In reality, the judge significantly reduced the punitive damages.
Liebeck sustained burns since the coffee was 180 degrees Fahrenheit. It's hard to dismiss this one since HBO made a documentary called Hot Coffee that details the case.
In discovery, we learned that in the franchise directives and manuals that the franchisee was required to follow, that they had to have their waters at certain temperatures.
Number 3, the McLibel campaign wins a moral victory.
It really began with one person, with Helen, just saying, I can't apologize. Just one person saying no.
In an unusual twist, the McLibel case had McDonald's suing someone rather than being sued. It all began when environmental activists Helen Steele and David Morris released a pamphlet regarding all of the horrible acts McD's hid from the public, including animal cruelty.
We share a lot of the same beliefs, and we also both feel it's important to stand up for what you believe in.
Mickey D's didn't take too kindly to this and sued the duo for libel. An almost 10-year-long court case followed, apparently the longest-running libel case in English history. One reason the case took so long was due to the fact that some of the statements claimed were true, while others were determined to be false.
We made it absolutely clear that we would only consider allowing them to pull out of the case if they apologised to all the people they'd sued in the past who had made similar criticisms.
Number 2, McCruelty to animals.
So this is it. This is the first time you're letting any television crew in here.
Yes, this is the first time.
Considering how quickly those chicken nuggets come out, it's not too shocking that McD's doesn't take the best care of their chickens. In 2013, Mercy for Animals revealed that McDonald's bred their chickens so quickly they couldn't walk. The poor chickens were also kept in the dark and forced to live in their own waste. This isn't the only instance of McDonald's mistreating animals. Billionaire activist Carl Icahn slammed the company for using gestation crates to house their pigs.
You know, a pig has a good brain, and it's a feeling animal. And they take these animals and for no reason, I say no reason, put them in these gestation crates now. They didn't used to do it 20, 30 years ago.
Icahn described their actions as, quote, reprehensible and as, quote, obscene cruelty. Number 1, documentaries like Super Size Me and Food Inc.
I mean, what would happen if I ate nothing but McDonald's for 30 days straight? Would I suddenly be on the fast track to becoming an obese American? Would it be unreasonably dangerous?
It's been said there's no such thing as bad publicity, but in this specific case, publicity can indeed be bad. In 2004, documentary filmmaker Morgan Spurlock released Super Size Me. The film followed Spurlock as he ate solely McDonald's food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a month. During the course of the film, Spurlock gained 24.5 pounds, experienced mood swings, and a fatty liver.
I felt depressed and exhausted most of the time, my mood swung on a dime, and my sex life was non-existent.
Spurlock hasn't been the only documentarian to explore the ills of McD's. Food Inc. revealed that McDonald's purchases the most ground beef in the States. So whether you like it or not, the company does have an impact on your meat.
That mentality of uniformity, conformity, and cheapness applied widely and on a large scale has all kinds of unintended consequences.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.